Hey Gil, this is Nazarek. Got through Sector 3. It wasn't pretty. And I've been just beating my head against the wall. What's going on in this Conquest Run? What seems to be different? Because I am struggling. So I started talking to BitDynasty a little bit, saying it just seems like some of my squads that I was running with before just getting manhandled this time around. And it seems like I have to go almost to the same squads over and over just to progress through the different nodes. And as talking, is looking through them, and what seems to be turning out is that I'm running into a whole bunch of squads that have over-prepared, specifically 3s and 4s. I haven't been paying close attention to them. Should be common sense, but I thought maybe in the back of my head that just because they had over-prepared 3 and 4, they would get faster, and maybe they'd get the drop or the first turn on me. But it didn't even dawn on me that even their offense would be that much harder. So they're getting the first turn and then they're hitting like a truck afterwards. So even Sector 2 and 3 were going to be a lot harder and just deadly with over-prepared 3s and 4s. So look through some of the nodes and I'm like, sure enough, there's a lot of them that have the over-prepared. Started early into Sector 4, as you can see. And I'm using some squads with low stamina. I'm just waltzing through them as long as I'm ducking those fights with over-prepared. So make sure you pay attention to those. My data discs are starting to form up pretty nicely here. I have a couple of weak points. I have a couple of stacking fevers. Right now they're kind of in a disarray just because of the frustration I was trying to get through Sector 3 with. I'll be trying to reform them, but I also have steadfast focus, which I really like. Keeps you from getting ability block, daze, and stun at the first 2 turns. I also have unguarded. I don't have that one equipped currently, but that allows it so my tanks can start out with taunt. Big thing right now is weak point, leader's resolve. I used to have 2 weak points on there. I'll probably go back and put the other one on. I have stacking fever as well. And I have a couple of opportunistic support 3s. So if I wanted to, I could get 12% health up. But right now I'm doing 6% health and 2% protection. I need to find a better defensive formation. So that's what I'm running with there. And I just threw Vitality. I could probably take that one off now that I've kind of figured out what I'm doing wrong. With Sector 2, I left off. I was doing well there. I finished 3 of the 6 feats. And I'm at 60 out of 88. One more feat with the boss there. Sector 3, not so nice. I've only gotten 1 of the feats done. About halfway through stuns. Shadow dealings, that one's not going to take very long. I could go and just use Darth Maul as a lead with a Sith squad and everybody would get stealth up, so I could run that a few times if I wanted to. Evasion and down. I'm going to have to go and find one where I can use my Bounty Hunter squad so I can use Zam just to throw the evasion down ability across. And then all Empire, that shouldn't be too difficult now that I've figured that out. So I'm going to try to do the Clumsy and the Relentless Fury here with a Bounty Hunter squad. As for my globals, they're coming along. Enemies are going to be done here shortly. I'm running through my light side, 15 more of those. Got to start getting into the dark side a little bit more. Offense, I'll take a look at a little bit closer. Unaligned Force users, I'm probably going to go back to Sector 2 against the boss. Set up a squad just to go and do the basics against the zombie over and over again until I get that one finished. And I'll have to start taking a look at Night Brothers, but we still have 12 days to go, so not too worried about that one. I'm trying to push through and just get all the data discs so I know what I need to do. So with that being said, here's what Sector 4 is going to bring. And fleet-footed, disarmed. So I'll go back with my attackers at some point once I start catching up with my stamina. Stagger, the Mandalorian units. A lot of these feats, if I go back to be-all or end-all be-alls, these suggest that you use the evasion up with someone like Bad Batch, Biggs, Han, or Cat. Something to remember in this sector is that you have to have smugglers. My smugglers are not that good. I have Leader's Resolve, and so my Kira, she's just not going to pull it. I'm not going to put her in the lead spot. I'm going to put Chewie in the lead spot. So what I'm going to have is Chewie in hand. Those are my Relic 6s. Try to get through there. Then I'm going to put Veteran Han and Chewie in there because they're they tend to be stronger than what I have for Cura. I was beating my head against it last run. I kept putting Cura in there and she'd get smoked. Hand just seemed to hang in there a little longer, and then I also have Nest, so still I'm gonna have to have pretty high stamina to get through those fights. Darth Maul would be... I remember trying to use it, crush them. I had to use the CLS squad with 3PO in there, or Chupio, however you want to say it. Armor Shred, that one, I'm going to take this and slice this all up. So Armor Shred, that's going to be using our Jedi Knight Luke. The 3 in the same turn, that's going to be my CLS squad, Chupio. Unsupported, that one I'll take with a separate squad, and then defense penetration up. If I remember doing that one correctly, I think you had to have Grandmaster Yoda and wait until someone got into the yellow, attack, and then spread. So I believe that's how we took it. So I'll let you know how I get through this one. All right, take care.